Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to Awesome Hobbies, and today I'm going to be showing you guys this cool little light called the Lume Panel Mini. Let's show you that. Okay, so what you get in the box is the light, of course, with the silicone diffuser already on it. You also get a hot shoe camera mount, I'm pretty sure it's hot shoe. And you get a charger, USB to USB Type-C. And then you get the instruction manual stuff and the box, of course. Okay, instruction manuals, obviously, not gonna read that. So then you get, you know, the cord and this. I mean, I actually don't have a camera that has a hot shoe mount, so I don't think I'll use that, but here's the light. So right here is this is the silicone diffuser, and it has a rubber lining right here that keeps it about this far away from the actual light panel right here, so if there's air in between, it diffuses it way better, and I'll explain that a little bit later. But the light is about the size of a credit card. They actually made the dimensions purposely that big. It's definitely thicker, so you can't really fit in your wallet, but it's about a quarter inch, a half an inch thick. And then you have the dials on the side, which are the button, and that changes from the modes. And then this is the up and down for both the modes, and the charging port. And then on the front we have 60 LEDs that are bicolor. And you have a built-in frosted plate on the front, so that helps a little bit of diffusion if you don't want to put this big clunky thing on. But when we turn it on, that's at 1% brightness, and I mean, it's not that bright because it's at 1% brightness, but if you can see the LEDs in there, and you can't really see the other color LEDs because it's on the highest setting, but if we change the mode and change the color, you can see the other lights turn on, right? And then the whiter ones kind of turn off. So that is at 3200 Kelvin, and this is at 5600 Kelvin, so that's the range. And then it just has everything in between. Okay, so how you use the modes and everything is there's a little nice LCD screen on the back. Okay, so on the back you have this nice LCD screen, and you have the mode button right here. Okay, so when you push the mode, you see the arrow moves. So right now it is on the sunlight dial, so that's the brightness, and you can turn up the brightness from 1%, and it goes 5% increments all the way up to 100%, and all the way back down. You can actually get to 1%, so it goes from 1 to 5 to 10 to 15, and so on and so forth. And then you push the mode button one more time, and you can go down to the color temperature. So if we turn off this light, my main light, then you see that the light's on, it's on 1%. If we push the mode and then turn up the brightness, you can see, so it looks like that. And then if you change the color temperature, it gets to, oh, that's still, sorry. Okay, if we change the color temperature, it will go to a more nice, like, oranger color almost. It's more like pleasing, whereas this is just like daylight, which is the same as this light, right? Okay, so you have that, which is really nice that it's bicolor. And yeah, so that's just the general run over. And honestly, one of my favorite thing about this screen, and a lot of people who've already reviewed this love this, but up in the corner up here, I'll zoom in for that, but right now it's running at 100%, and it says it has an hour left of time, which is great. And what's even cooler is when you change it, you can see that number goes up or down depending on what you're doing. So at 1%, this has 12 hours left, which is ridiculous. And then at 30 or at 50, it has an hour and 1.8 hours. And then at 100, it has exactly an hour left, which is really cool and just a great feature. So yeah, I'm gonna switch this to my key light. So let's do that. Okay, so right now I'm using the Lume Cube Mini as my key light, and is set to 5600 Kelvin and is at 5% power. Look how bright it is. And it has, I think, 9.2 hours of runtime at this brightness. So let's turn up the brightness a little bit more. So if we turn up the brightness to 50%, it is a lot brighter. And if we shift it over here, I think we need a fill light over here. So let's do that. Okay, so that's a little bit better. Brighten me up a little bit. And if we change the color temperature of this, we switch the mode and we go down all the way to 3200. I think that's a little bit too orange, so let's bring that up a little bit. Let's see, to about there, and that's nice. I like that. So yeah, that's me using the Lume Cube Panel Mini as a key light. And I think I'm using the diffuser right now, and I think it might not be soft enough. So what we're gonna do is take a sheet of paper. This is a sheet of paper, and I'm gonna place that sheet of paper here, and you can just use that as a diffuser and shine the light onto there, just like that. And that's gonna make it even more soft, which is cool, instead of just glaring it right at me. And that's with the diffuser on. This is bouncing it off the sheet, and that's gonna make it duller. So I think what I'm gonna do is turn up the brightness to about 100%. And if you do that, then you can make a really nice key light just by bouncing it off a piece of paper, which is cool. And just fiddle with all the brightness and stuff like that. That's more of like a candlelight almost. If we go all the way down, then you could, like, honestly, you could turn it down to like 1% brightness. Let's try that. 1% brightness. And then you could just take a pen and wave it across it like this. And you could just be looking like at something, and it would look like it's candlelight if you go like that, which would be cool. Or if you wanted like a TV look, you would turn it up to kind of daylight. Let's see, so like right about there, maybe a little bit lower. And then you could take like, and we'll just stick with the pen. But all you would have to do is just kind of wave it across like this a little bit, and then it would kind of look like you're watching TV. You're just sitting there and you're just sitting back on your couch watching TV. But yeah, it's just a really cool light. I love how thin it is, and it's only $60. It's definitely worth your money, and I would buy it if I were you. It's definitely just like, look how bright it is. It's just so bright. Let's see. That's 100% brightness. It's like very bright. No, that's at 80%. There we go. That's 100. So bright. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this video, and because I did. I loved making it. It was really fun. But yeah, just fiddle with it and try and see if you can make some cinematic lighting. But yeah, I'm going to make another video of the smallest cinematic video gear, like the smallest pouch you can put it in. And right now the camera I'm using is the DJI Osmo Pocket, which is this tiny awesome camera. It's like a GoPro camera in terms of specs, but it doesn't have all the really weird distorted like stuff because it's not really wide angle. But I'm gonna make a video of that, and I hope you like this video because this thing is freaking awesome and you should definitely get one. But yeah, peace.